Take a look at this clip.
Spike down A.
Alright, I can flank if you just don't overheat.
You are probably thinking those were some great kills for an eco round. And well, they were. But what if I told you that this round was actually lost? Was swinging for the 4th player and having the chance of dying really worth it when already picking up 3 great kills? It just shows how so many of you are losing games to mistakes that don't even seem significant, even when making great plays. This is the first of 3 mistakes that you are making every single game. You aren't valuing your life properly. Players struggle so much in this game, not because of their skill, but from them not allowing the skill to be shown. What I mean by this is how often a player dies early in the round or unexpectedly, not even providing the chance to do anything or being careless and rushing into a death. Everyone is fast to blame aim or utility, but how about actually playing in positions which give you the time to show off your skill? It's a mistake which hides behind aim and other parts of the game that often get overlooked. How can you perform when you don't even get the opportunity to? So you want to try and increase your odds of not only living, but situating yourself into a nice play. If you die without having the chance to react and make a play at all within a round, consider reviewing it back after the game. You want to minimize how often this occurs and value your life as much as possible. Just look at this situation. There is information that the enemies are taking B, so they could be anywhere, even pushed up to CT. So instead of immediately rushing around the corner and dying thinking aim or luck was involved, I swing and find a kill, spotting many more players while also getting tagged. If I was careless here with full players staring at me, I would have died without having the chance to even participate in this round. So I delay myself a bit and have dash ready to try secure a follow-up kill, followed by a wider swing to throw them off. Your mental plays a large role with this. Tell yourself if you die, the round is over. This will naturally get you to not only focus more but encourage smarter plays, enabling that skill you have to become more present. Now, I don't want you to mistake valuing your life more to baiting your team, as that sparks an entirely other problem to manage. If you die often when swinging open angles, try start implementing cover with your swings or utility. If you are a duelist that constantly flies in for pressure and gets shut down before you can do anything, try slow it down and communicate with your team to change strategy or use better utility to support you. Reducing how often deaths occur will seriously improve consistency and the level of impact you have. Now, before we get into our next tip, I wanted to introduce our brand new lineup courses we have been working on over at SkillCapped. We currently have lineups uploaded for every map for both Brimstone and Sova. And I'm not talking about those standard lineups you'll find online. I'm talking about those crazy lineups you see from players in pro matches that you are just like, how the hell do they do that? Like, seriously, check out some of these. That's right, we did the work of compiling all of the best lineups that pro players use into convenient courses for you so that you can have darts and mollies that are guaranteed to win rounds. Both our Sova and Brimstone course include lineups for all maps to make sure that you're never feeling like you have nothing up your sleeve. These courses are somewhat of a test run to see if you guys really enjoy this stuff, so be sure to let us know in the comments on the courses what you think. The best part is that our whole site is backed by a money back guarantee, so if you check out our courses and don't feel fully equipped to carry your matches, you'll get your money back, no questions asked. You've got nothing to lose and everything to gain. Be sure to check it out using the link in the description below. Peeking predictably without realizing. You aren't just getting one-tapped all the time for no reason. Players fail to understand that they commonly run into the enemy crosshair or stand in common areas. I'm talking about angles like this on Lotus or here on Haven. Yeah, you might get a kill or two some games, but half the time you'll instantly get headshot. I mean, look at even Aspas instantly dying on this angle. Why? Because it's predictable. And players fail to see this mistake, not understanding how important positioning really is. They will continue to die like this over hundreds of games without considering the root problem. Was that player better than Aspas? Probably not. And then people will start blaming other reasons for their death, from missing their shot to getting unlucky every single time. So then how do we fix this? Well, to begin, I recommend picturing yourself pushing these angles and thinking where you would aim first. On this common Lotus angle, when attacking, players including yourself will automatically aim towards this angle as you head into A site, followed by stairs if it's not smoked, and then close left. It's a logical way of clearing towards site that is repeated in almost every gameplay, and I'm sure you have received kills here yourself on attack when someone plays this angle. So try study anytime you hold an angle and ask yourself, is it a predictable one? Is it a type of angle where the enemy crosshair will be here whether I'm here or not? Now, whenever you play in such a predictable position, you might think twice, perhaps play to the side or avoid it altogether. Additionally, if you are playing in these angles prior to this video, then so will others likely within your rank. Have confident swings and always pre-aim these common spots for free kills. And I'm certain the enemy will complain that they keep getting instantly headshot, without ever seeing the real mistake. It's also great to play with these common angles. So if you expect the enemy to swing into a common angle, catch them off guard elsewhere, capitalizing on their predictability. Holding abilities for too long. It's a massive mistake players just don't see or even think about. It's extremely common for players, especially those in lower ranks, to try to save it for the perfect moment every round. Or you can also argue they throw it too soon and never in the right moment. Understanding that even professional players don't always maximize the potential of their utility every round is important. Of course their usage is fantastic and much better than you would see in rank, but they don't always save it for the absolute perfect moment, but instead if any value or impact can be found at the time. Simply throwing a raise grenade to clear a tricky corner can be useful instead of hoping to damage multiple players with it and get that dream nade. But try have a game plan with your utility. For example, with the raise grenade, it has phenomenal value for delaying and cancelling diffuse. So if that's your plan, then it'd be okay to hold onto it as long as there was no good use for it early in the round. On split as well, squeezing through B main can be tricky against the Cypher, so immediately throwing a grenade here is a great way to use it and clear the tripwires. Just look at what I mean from this short clip of Aspas. He's getting ready to throw undercut at the start of the round here as he has a game plan. Taking space on A or at least pushing for an aggressive pick, although he hits no one with this ability, his plan was to take long with it, rather than him saving this ability to perhaps hit multiple people later in the round. So as long as there is an effective game plan with your utility, it's fine to use, just don't waste it or save it for too long. Now if you found this helpful, I'm sure you know how important it is to work on these mistakes. That is why we have a wide range of courses that can be found on SkillCapped using the link in the description. So unlike most low elo players, you can consistently work on all areas of your game to never find yourself stuck inside of a rank. In fact, we are so confident that if you don't climb at least 5 divisions using our service, you don't have to pay. So what are you waiting for? Go click that link below and we'll see you soon.